Hey guys, hope everybody's weekend's going well so far. Mine's been pretty good. I just had to go out and run some errands today. And let me check real quick something here. All right. Looks like people are showing up. Real quick, I always I like to say I'm working in blue pencil just temporarily. Just bear with me. I will get into graphite. If this image seems too dark, I have all the lights on. Then you can crank your viewing device's brightness all the way up. And then also, if this seems too small for you on your phone, then just rotate your phone horizontal so it fills up the screen. And with that, let's get going. Hey Desiree, hey Sharon, hey Bernice, hey Bonnie, Julie, Lorna, how's it going, everybody? Like I was saying, I just ran some errands, so I'm back now. And today, I was gonna draw. Since we know what Anna's, my daughter's service dog, Gemelli, looks like, I'll just do a little cartoon picture of them together, and yeah, and we'll hang out. We just keep getting. It's cool because my wife Nana's been in touch with the trainers. There's three trainers for Gemelli, so she's getting pictures and videos, and it's really cool. They're sending stuff to her, so I'm getting a better idea of what this dog looks like from all different angles. Yeah, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. If you guys um, if you could please help out, there's a couple things you do. If you could spread this love around, press that little button on the bottom to get the video out there to the masses. That would be awesome. Again, it's not just when you click it; it's for your friends. It actually tells the powers that be that this is something interesting, and then they'll push it out to just random people. Also, I am trying to get more hours on the other video, the other place that this is playing, not Facebook, but the other one. That would be awesome. I'm trying if you guys could just watch it over there, that'd be cool too. Either way, though, whatever is best for you. But I'm trying to get monetized over there, so I need a certain amount of hours. I think it's 4,000 watch hours, and I think I'm somewhere in the 2,000s right now. So anyway, I'm really excited about everything. Um, we're about to embark on a big trip to go up to train with Anna's new service dog, and then we bring her home. And she's apparently she's very like exceptionally bright for service dogs from what we've been told, and she like really loves, it's like it brings her joy to to do her job, um, and that's why she made it all the way through, because as with any service dog trainee, if at any point they just don't have the aptitude for it, or they just don't seem to be enjoying themselves, and they basically flunk out and turn into regular pet dogs. But she was one of the ones that made it all the way through, and it's really cool to see her training. A lot of the videos of her training, and then just doing different funny little tricks, and just a lot of pictures of her just hanging out, which is nice. Also, if you guys didn't know, tomorrow We're going to go live at 4 p.m. Eastern time, and we're going to be having Anna. Anna's going to be interviewing and having a chat with with Gemelli, the service dog's very first trainer. And you can either set your clocks, write down a note. Again, it's Eastern time, 4 p.m. But even better, on both platforms, if you're watching, you can attend the event, so you'll get notifications, so you won't have to remember. Although it is nice just to write it all down too, just in case, because sometimes it seems like things aren't as reliable as we'd like them to be. Tina, yes, she is keeping the name. We will be using that name plus many variations of said name. The one cool thing that they do while they're training the service dogs is they use a lot of different nicknames and just saying like yes and good girl, so that the dog isn't completely married and tethered to that one name. They more answer towards just being spoken to and the tone of your voice. So, but since we're keeping it, we don't have to worry about having to change it or teach the dog anything new. However, if Anna did want to change the name, they would just implement using that name at the beginning of training, so that by the end of training, then the dog knows that that's also a name to respond to. They say that she's really like a happy dog, and she's either smiling or she's very serious because she's concentrating and she gets into her work, which is pretty cool. But that's kind of like Anna. Like Anna's all smiles, and then when she's concentrating, she gets very serious. And she also is exceptionally smart for someone of her age. So they're kind of, I think they're very well matched and suited for each other. Sheila, I start out with blue. This is just sort of a holdover from the olden days when people used to Xerox their art, and when you used to photocopy stuff, the blue would drop out, so you could draw over it, and no one would see your sketch work. You can still kind of do it with computers because you can drop out the blue. You can just do a little filter that will drop out the blue. But I just do this before I commit to anything. I always will work in blue. If I'm just doing just a thumbnail, I won't. But since I'm going to be taking this through to probably inks, and if not that color, then that's why I do this. But I should be switching over fairly quickly here. Because I haven't drawn Gemelli, this is my first time, so I haven't really created a shorthand in my mind of how I want to draw her. So I'm sure there'll be many iterations and evolution before I settle on kind of my cartoony version of her. Whereas Anna, I think I pretty much have that down. I have my little cartoon version of her. Okay. All right, let's get into this graphite. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy my discussions, Martha. I'm just sort of dividing my time between telling you what I'm thinking and drawing. So hopefully neither suffers, because I'm spreading myself in kind of different directions. But I like talking while I draw. I've done it for a while. I used to do it when I was younger. I used to hang out at cafes and talk to friends while I was just sketching. It's always been fun for me. But now I got you guys. Well, thank you for following and watching, Kate. For many years, I didn't really draw. I stopped. I did it professionally, and then I walked away from it because I was doing it professionally. I stopped having interest in doing it like on my own, and that really bothered me. And ever since then, I've drawn on occasion, but it's again, I've made the analogy. It's like going to the gym. Just the trouble is getting there. Once you're there, it's rewarding, and you're glad you did it. And that's how I feel about drawing. Over the years, I may not draw for years at a time, and then if I did it, I'd really enjoy myself, and then I wouldn't do it again. So you guys really help me, inspire me to want to pick up the pencil often. I would ideally like to do it every day, and I try to. Just things sometimes get in the way of that everyday stuff. But yeah, you guys really help inspire and give me incentive to want to do that. So thank you. Martha, you can't unhear it now. Yes, when I was very little, when my mom would always say, "Okay, we're going to be running errands today," I would always think she was saying errands. I'm like, where am I running? What's happening? I misheard her. I didn't know what that meant. I thought she was saying my name. So Gemelli is in a service dog, but again, like we said, we're going to call her a lot of different things. We can call her Jemmy, Melly Belly, Mel Bell, Gemma. There's so many different little nicknames that I think we'll just toggle through, just again to make sure that she's not doesn't feel like she has to be stuck with one name, and she'll answer to anything. Thank you, Lisa. Thanks, Debbie. Sheila, so walks will be done with myself and Anna. Sometimes it'll just be by myself, if we're going to be doing like training stuff. But if it's like recreational stuff, definitely Anna will be along in her easy roller, or once we get her new chairs, her power chair, she can use that too. I really love the way that Gemelli looks, because to me she is a part lab, part golden retriever, but to me she looks like a golden retriever with black hair, and I've never seen a dog like that. Now I've seen flat coat retrievers which look kind of like that, but they're kind of more lanky, and Gemelli is kind of more got the coat like the golden retriever. So I love that. Again, this is my very first time that I'm drawing Gemelli as a cartoon character or at all. So again, the more I draw her, the more I think, I think probably also once I meet her, I'll get more of a sense of who she is, and that'll probably influence the way that I draw her as well. Crystal, I wants to know how did they decide to on the match between Anna and Gemelli? I don't know, but if you um, keep watching over this next week, Anna's going to be speaking with um, all three of her trainers, so maybe she'll find out and asking them, and if they don't know, we will definitely be talking with the head people there once we're there to and probably that'll come up and we'll find out what went into the matching process. Just like we guessed, we're guessing, trying to guess who Anna's service dog would be before it was revealed. Um, Evidently, the trainers were trying to figure it out from their end who Gemelli would be matched up with. Some of them seem to have a suspicion about it, but I don't know as if they actually knew beforehand, but they may know what goes into that process. Thanks, Roxana. Hey, Mariella. See, they're not strict with the nicknames for the dog at all because they want the dog to be able to just, I think, be more keying in on what the people that they're helping are needing at that moment, so much as their name, as just the interacting and just being attentive to whom they're interacting with. So yeah, we could have totally changed her name. We could have said no, we want to name her Ethel or whatever, and they would have said okay, and that would have been implemented during training, and probably if we let them know earlier, they would start calling her that now. So yeah, it's not it's not set in stone. And again, we'll just be calling her whatever seems to roll off the tongue when we're speaking to her, and she'll be good with that. Hey, Clenna. Yeah, she just, you can tell that she already looks like a very special dog to me. I mean, very. There's some dogs that. Do you remember those the comic strip Garfield? Remember the dog Odie? And he just had this kind of vacant look in his eyes. There are dogs like that, but then there are some dogs that you look at them and they're looking at you, and you can tell they're thinking. There's deeper thoughts going on, and she definitely has that look in her eye. Lisa got your tumbler today. Awesome. That's awesome. Which color? Thanks, Jennifer. Yeah, Susan, I'm glad too. I mean, I would have been glad with anything, but it's a unique name, and again, it lends itself to lots of different variations. So that's what I like about it. It's funny. I always draw like a bun, but Anna's hair is so short now that it still kind of goes in them, but there's a lot of more loose hair. Maybe I'll do that. Purple and whites. Ah, you got the purple heart. Cool. Thank you, Marsha May. Louise got her cup today too. Awesome. That's really cool. I've been pretty impressed with the turnaround for most of their product that we have our merch through. People get the stuff fairly quickly. It seems. I guess that's all hinged on where you are, though. So, but it seems like they get them out quickly, which is good. Don't sit on those orders. Vicky, that was a very good video. The tech support video. People love that one. I think that's one of the most popular videos that she's done. She still does that. Like, she loves to get in. Like, sometimes she's really not supposed to go into the settings, but she does. But I think that's just just shows that she knows she's smart and she wants to figure things out. And I think that portion of it is cool. She just needs to know when it's okay to do that and when it's not. But that's just being a kid, right? She'll learn. Thanks, Catherine. I'm just tickled that Lisa. I'm tickled that I'm gonna be able to work with a dog again. Because as much as I love dogs, my relationship with a lot of dogs that I worked with was a working relationship. I was there to manage them and make sure they were not getting into trouble and enjoying themselves. And I did bond with certain dogs, and I was friendly with dogs and pet them and talk to them. But a lot of it was just making sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. So it was a very professional situation with them. I took my job very seriously when I was a dog handler, which was very frustrating to me because I think a lot of people that gravitate to these types of jobs that I was at anyway were just young kids who just wanted to hang out with dogs, and they didn't realize that you really have to pay attention to what's going on. Bernice, yeah, that was the transition, that kind of morph picture that Nana did was very impressive. Like, she had this idea that she could maybe, if she could get an image of Gemelli in that position of the drawing that I did of the service dog and Anna before we knew who the dog was. She was able to talk to one of the trainers who had Gemelli at the time, and they got Gemelli into that pose, and then we got Anna into to recreate that pose, and then she the video that Nana made about them meeting, or just the reveal video rather. She was able to kind of make that cartoon version transition into a real life version of the two, which was cool and very impressive. She had to teach herself how to do that too. Just before we went live, she got it uploaded. So hats off to Nana for that. That was very cool. If you haven't seen that video, you should. It's up on both platforms. It was the video following the reveal live that we did. And it was just sort of a timeline of the whole process of going through Anna having the fundraiser for getting a service dog, and then showing the Gemelli growing up when she was a newborn all the way up to now. It's definitely when I watched it, I got a little misty eyed. Yeah, Debbie, it was very goosebumpy. That final shot that she did. Hey, Peanut. Karen wants to know, do you like the name Gemelli? I do, and what I like about it too is that, again, it's a name that you can. A lot of nicknames can be spun off of it, because it's almost like two names. Like it's like Gem and Ellie, and so you can kind of spin it off and do a lot of different variations with it. So it's not a name that you're like stuck with one way of saying and has no possible nicknames. So that's why I like it. And I like it because Anna likes it. I like that Anna was cool with it. Right. Karen, yeah, it's called her. They call her Melly already. So she already is familiar with that. Sandy, yeah, that name nobody would have ever thought of. Is not a name I've ever heard before. But sounds like a sweet Italian lady's name. Oh, that's another thing I want to know is how did they come up with that particular? Who thought of that name, and was she named after somebody, or was there? What's the significance? Because it could have been any Italian name. Because her litter. So how it works is, I guess they have sponsors for litters. You can, if you want, you can sponsor a litter, and you can sponsor an individual dog. But if you sponsor the litter, you get to name the litter. And this particular litter was sponsored by someone who named the litter Italian Delight. And so consequently, all of the pups from that litter had, I guess, Italian names. I don't know what the other names were, but that's typically how it goes. So they have a name of the litter, and then that's the theme for naming the dogs. I'm really excited for going up there, but I'm excited that this whole week is going to be, if you're into Anna, or you're into surf dogs, or you're into both, or dogs, or this is the week to be watching, because we've got a lot of stuff planned every day. We've got starting tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time. We've got the Anna's going to be interviewing Gemelli's first trainer, who took Gemelli when she was a puppy, and also has her every weekend now. So she'll be interviewing trainer number 1, and it'll be cool because we're gonna all kind of get more insight into who Gemelli is, and some of the processes of what she was doing during those very early days in her life and in her training. Yeah, DJ, she's very, very focused doggy. Yeah, Betty, that's right. It is a pasta. That was what I was told. That's why it really threw me because I've never heard of that pasta before. So
You're right, Daddy.
what?
It is a pasta.
Yes.
It is a type of pasta,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
it means twins in Italian.
It means twins, but it's also a pasta. What kind of shape is a Gemelli pasta?
I'm not sure. Although I do know, the only thing I know is that it's a pasta, and it means twins in Italian. But maybe like at Arby's curly fries.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like the shape of that, but like a pasta, like a noodles.
Maybe. Marion says, does Four Paws have a Facebook page? Yes, they do. Pete says it's a tight twist style pasta. Interesting. I'll have to look at that. Maybe we'll have some.
We might. At some point.
At some point, yeah.
It was funny how in the letter it was talking about it was like from the dog.
Yeah.
From Gemelli.
Oh, that's right. So
and,
yeah.
And it said that when she was watching Bambi, she said that everyone in the movie was allowed to eat pasta, but she wasn't allowed to. She said thankfully she was named after pasta.
Right.
And she likes that.
Right. Pasta I don't think is necessarily a dog food, right? So
yeah,
even though she's named after it, she's not really allowed to eat any of it. That's okay, because you're going to be giving her some good high value treats that she does like, which will be nice for her.
Yeah. Bernice says my dogs love pasta. Melissa says that it looks like two strands twisted.
Yes, Debbie, who is Italian, says it's a beautiful twist of pastas. Anna said she sent Mommy a picture, so
nice.
You're going to be able to see that like right after this.
Yeah, Mommy, since you're watching, because we're watching your thing.
Yeah.
Your thing. Since you're watching, can you look on your messenger with Debbie and see if you can look at the picture that she sent of what Gemelli looks like? And then once I come back, you can tell me.
Yeah.
I like the drawing.
Raja says you could probably shape some dog-suitable food into Gemelli shapes. We could. She could pretend like she's having dog Gemelli pasta. Yeah.
But she's named after pasta too. It's like, do you want to eat some Gemelli? And she'll be like, oh,
like,
what do you mean? Eat myself? Because I'm named Gemelli.
What are you talking about?
Why you want me to eat me?
Shannon says my dog loves pasta. I'm sure your dog does.
Yeah.
Dogs would probably prefer human food if they were allowed. Some dogs are.
Yeah.
However, with Four Paws,
you can only give it
what they say that there are very, very strict guidelines on what your dog is to eat, including like brands of dog food. And we signed a contract and we gotta do what they say is okay for her, because she's got to be in as best health as possible so she can help you and be healthy to help you, right? I'm not one to feed dogs human food, but there are lots of different types of food you can give dogs, and some of it, when I was working with dogs, I would feed them. Dogs would stay at the facility while their parents went on trips and stuff. So they would bring their food, and some of the food, I swear, it looked like you could probably throw it in a wok or a pan and stir fry it, and it would probably just taste like something like human food. I mean, it looked better than the food that I was eating at the time. It's like, man, this dog is eating like a king. Funny thing though is a lot of these dogs that ate the real fancy stuff, they also, don't tell me, they also liked eating poop.
That's weird. Ew,
So it's like,
disgusting.
it is disgusting, but some
Why do
dogs
dogs like to eat poop?
You know, who knows? There's probably a lot of different reasons.
It's weird.
Yeah, some dogs
I
do
don't
that.
understand.
I don't either, but just something some dogs do. Not all dogs do it, but some of them do that. But it always cracked me up. It's like, wow, you're getting this fancy food, and after you just want to eat that. Okay.
And also, while we're speaking of dog food and stuff,
Mhm.
if anyone who here, since I'm here,
Yeah.
or is not like following the A-Team page or our main page, both of us, we like to talk about, because Daddy's the only one who gets to feed Gemelli low value treats.
Yes.
I'm the only one who gets to feed Gemelli high value treats.
Correct. And when it's feeding time, like her meal time, that's your job.
Yeah, it's
you gotta
my
feed
job
her.
because I'm the only one who has to give it high value treats. I'm the only one who has to
feed it. Just
feed it.
feed her, because that's helping the bond between you. You guys have to have the strongest bond of anybody and anybody, because that's going to help her be more attentive to you and be better at helping you, because she's going to be like hinged on everything that you do. So it's important. That's why you get to do all this real special stuff with her.
Barb says they eat poop because something is missing in their diet.
Yeah, they might have some mineral deficiency
But it's just, to me, even if they didn't have anything missing in their diet, it's just very weird of them to eat poop.
I mean, yeah, it's weird for us, but maybe not for some of them. That's why they do it.
I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but someone says rabbits eat their own poop to digest it a second time.
That's Raja.
Yeah. What I know about a rabbit poop is after the second pass. I was blown away when I learned that. Yeah. I like the drawing.
Oh, yeah. I have to draw a vest.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to, because...
I should, though.
You should, but you don't have to.
How am I going to salvage this? All right. Let's see.
All right.
Are
you planning on, like, coloring it in anytime? Or are you just going to leave it black and white?
It just depends on how much time I've got here. Because we're gotta go. We're doing...
We've been on for like half an hour now, so...
Bart
says it's disgusting to us, not to them.
Right, exactly. We're placing our own values on the dogs, and dogs have different values than we do.
Yeah.
Different values, different priorities, and different ways of being, because they're not humans.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I do consider dogs people, they are still not human.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Dawn, that's good. You just try to don't give them an opportunity to eat the poop. When I was working with dogs, I mean, that's one of the things I had to do, is just I'd be scanning the floors all the time and walking all around, because the second a dog had to go to the bathroom, either one, I had to clean it up. That's one thing that a lot of people don't realize, is when you work with dogs, a lot of your work is just as janitorial.
Okay, so I gotta go now. So
okay.
I will see you.
Oh, tell them what's happening on
Monday?
No, is it Monday? Are you doing the live on the other page? So Anna, I think on Monday is going to be doing. There's supporter page for the main page that we have, and she's going to be heading up a live where she'll talk to you guys, answer questions, and just talk about what she wants to talk about.
I'll see you all later.
Yep. Bye.
People on the watching this live and you, Daddy.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
So that's one thing that's happening on Monday. So Sunday we've got her talking with the first trainer of the dog. Monday she's going to be just doing a live where she'll talk to you guys. If you're on the supporter page, you can join that at any point. And we're thinking she's probably going to be doing that once a month where she leads a live there. And then Tuesday she's being interviewed by another little kiddo. That's going to be interesting. That'll be cool. And then I think Wednesday and Thursday are the other two trainers that she's going to interview. So every day this week, starting tomorrow, there's going to be stuff happening. So you're going to want to sign up for those events and just put them down on your calendars or wherever you look for stuff for your schedule. Kathleen, I believe, yes. I believe it would be, if you can't make it for the live on the subscriber page, you can watch it later. It's just if it's mainly like if you want to actually have a chance to ask her something directly, because a lot of times in these lives, the main lives, because it's not a subscriber-based thing, there's just so many people that the questions fly by so fast that we sometimes can't read them. And a lot of people are like, well, I'm asking all these questions and nobody's answering. It's not necessarily that we don't, it's not that we see it and it's passing. It just passes by so fast, especially if you're asking longer questions. But so the live on the subscriber page is designed for, it's going to be a smaller amount of people. So she'll be able to give time to answer questions that are asked. If that's something that you are interested in, sign up for that. Yeah, Candy. I mean, I know I'm going to enjoy just having a dog, even though I'm just basically I'm going to be a dog handler. I'm going to be doing what I did. Anna's the one who's really going to be having, she's going to be working with Gemelli and playing with her. I'll do a little bit of stuff, but more based in training. So I'll take her out to just reinforce the training that she has already and work on stuff that needs maintenance. Allie wants to know how to find the A-Team page. It's called, let's see here. So many pages. Okay. It's called the Princess Anna's A-Team, and that's Nana and my page where we just usually get on typically after Anna's gone to bed, and we just talk about behind the scenes stuff or just stuff that we wouldn't necessarily talk about on the main page. And we have a supporter group there. I think that's $9.99, but it's a very small group. So if you ever really want to kind of get to know us, I mean, I don't know if that's something that interests you. Some people want to. It's cool. I like it because it's just like kind of getting to hang out with friends. Because, we all talk about what's going on in all of our lives. Thanks, Charlotte. Hey, Vicky. But the cool thing that I was mainly talking about was the one on after Sunday. If you want to join the subscriber page for AMC Princess Anna's A-Team, the main page, that one, Anna's going to be doing a live once a month there. And she loves doing live. We have a Patreon. We're having a Patreon group tonight, once a month on that, in that group, in the Patreon group. Anna leads one, and she just enjoyed it so much that we said, well, hey, do you want to do it for the subscriber page? Because we thought that would be a really kind of a nice perk for people on our subscriber page on Facebook. And she's like, yeah, because, Anna likes running the show all the time. So this is a way for her to do that. So, yeah, so go over there, and even like the rest of the month, it's just a really cool page because they got a nice community there, and they post stuff for each other, and they talk about Anna and things related. And our friend Wendy runs that. She's cool, and she makes these really cool like gifs and memes and stuff from some of the lives and videos that we do. That's always fun to see what she cooks up over there. All right. Thanks, Abby. Well, Michelle, I'm glad you got the text. So yeah, sometimes it just seems like Facebook, they sometimes don't push any of our live notifications out. So we also, if you go onto the AMC Princess Anna webpage, you can sign up for text messaging. So a few times a week, we'll send out a text letting people know that we're about to go live. So just in case you don't get pinged from Facebook, you can get a notification via text. And we're not always sending out text, so it's not something that's going to be like pinging you all the time and getting annoying. It's just like usually when we know there's something kind of really especially fun, we'll send out a text. Vicky, we do not have the service dog yet. If you keep coming back to the main page, the AMC Princess Anna page, we're heading up there in February. And so it's going to be a whole trip going up. What the heck was that? It's a whole trip going up there. And then the training, that's going to, take up about 2 weeks or so, and then heading back down. So all the month of February, it's going to be all service dog related. And then we're bringing her home. So she's going to be, part of the whole deal, and you'll see her, and, we'll have stuff related with what she's doing with Anna. So yeah. Kathy wants to know what anti-flea. Well, I know that there are medications that most dogs take, and what it does is it actually makes it so the dogs, after they have these pills, it will exude out of their pores, I guess, the like anti-flea stuff, so that the fleas, while they may land on the dog, it's an inhospitable environment for them, and they will not survive. So that's what anti-flea medication does. A lot different from back in the 70s. I remember you just get those collars, those really horrible toxic collars, and it just made the dogs move to like their butt or different areas. The fleas would just migrate. But yeah, the medication now, it's like a once a month thing that you either there's drops you can put on their back of their neck, and that just kind of spreads through their coat, and then there's the pills that they can take. So I think those are the two main options that people go with these days. Brandon, well, if you follow Anna's page, there are a lot of videos that show what Anna's condition is, arthrogryposis, and you can see some videos of just what her limitations are with her joints, and then you can see the videos will show. There's actually one video, and if Sharon or if anybody can post it, it was a kind of a question and answer about what exactly the dog can do and will do for her. And also there's a video that Nana just put out, which just shows the timeline, but the very beginning shows the very first video that Anna made when she was starting her fundraiser to get the dog, and she talks about what the dog, how the dog will help her. I encourage you to watch those videos. They're really cool videos, and instead of just me kind of like rattling off what it can do, you can kind of have more of a fun, cooler presentation of that. And I encourage anybody who hasn't seen those videos to please, go take a look, because they really are very informative and fun to watch. There you go. Nana just posted the link to that video. Thanks, Tammy. They really are great videos. Thanks, Alyssa. Again, like I said, this is my very first time drawing Gemelli, so as I draw her more, as I see her in real life, as I get to know her personality, I think the image will evolve the way that I draw her. But again, I just love the way she looks. I love that she looks like a black golden retriever. It might be sometimes difficult to get some good photos of her unless we're outside, as you might know with any type of black coated animal. But it won't affect how I draw her, and I can draw her so you can see what I see, my interpretation of how she looks. Yeah, Deb, I can't wait to see the interaction between both Anna and Gemelli. Thank you, Michelle. Thanks, Charlotte. Travis and Tammy, thank you. It's interesting. One of my friends who I used to work with when I was in the video game industry decades ago, he saw some of my videos that I do for Sketchy Friendler, and he's like, you know what, dude? Like, he said, I work in analytics now, and the big thing on YouTube, like the number one search thing is ASMR. So those videos where people like talk really softly and kind of a calm voice, and maybe they do something on the screen that's kind of calming or relaxing. He said, you need to push your videos with like ASMR tags on them so that people will find your thing when they're just bumbling around looking for ASMR videos, because your voice is very calming. I don't see it. I don't hear it. It's just my voice. I mean, people have said that to me before, but again, I'm just so used to my own voice, and I'm just talking, but you know what? If it's relaxing, then great. Good. I'm glad it's not grating. I could have a grating voice. That I don't think I would be very popular if that was the case, though. ASMR, I don't know what it means. It's some kind of scientific word thing. Audio something or oral something, or I don't know. If you look it up on Google or on Wikipedia, you probably get a better explanation. All right, I think this is it because we're heading up almost to an hour here. Oh, there it is. Audio sensory meridian response, whatever that means. But that's what ASMR means, and it's videos that have people speaking very softly, doing relaxing things. Another thing that people said is when I color with markers, that it's relaxing sounding to some people. So, but I don't have time to color with markers now. But I will. I will probably do some markers later on with this, if you guys want me to, on another live. All right, guys. I gotta get going. We gotta eat before we have to do our Patreon tonight. We want to be ready for that. So anyway, please, if you haven't, sign up for that event tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time, so you can watch Anna interview Gemelli's very first trainer. And then again, Monday, she'll be on hosting her own live on the main page on Monday. And then Tuesday, she's getting interviewed by another kid. That'll be fun too. I don't have all the details about it. But once we get all that, then we'll let you know exactly what time and what it's all about. And it's going to be cool too. The date is the 28th. So here we go. Huh? Oh, what do I have here? Hold on. I think, hold on just one second. All right. I think I have to go now. All right. That is it. There's something that's running out of batteries in my room here. I'm sorry for that, all the beeping. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Wait, she said don't leave yet. Don't go. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm not going to go. Okay. What needs to happen? What needs to happen? Why am I not leaving? What's that? What do I need to do? I'm not going yet. Somebody needs to tell me what's happening because I don't know what's happening. I'm not gonna leave you guys here, so maybe Anna's gonna come back. She is a good messenger. Oh, put the 4 Paws logo on Anna's shirt. Okay, well, let me find that because I don't have that. I have my phone here. Hold on, guys. 4 Paws. Ability. Logo. Okay. All right. I'm going to put this logo on here for the 4 Paws folks. What do we got here? Okay. I have to pencil this in. I don't want to go in with inks. Hey, you get a little bonus here. I'm gonna do this. So it's probably gonna be right here. All right. It's a little. So their logo, it's like a handprint, human handprint, and surrounded by a little dog paws. All right, okay, let's do this. So, yeah, Anna's working on a thank you letter to her trainers, I think, right now. So we got something in the works with that.
Not in the works.
Oh, you did it?
It's done.
It's done. Cool.
And it's super sweet, Mommy said.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Although it only has a couple sentences. Which is not a lot, but the last one is pretty sweet.
Are you reading it? Are you gonna read it, or are you gonna? What are you gonna do?
I can read it too. That's fine.
Okay, want to read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says, I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for doing such hard work training Gem. You are an inspiration to many. Anna Lee.
Aw, that is very sweet. Short but sweet.
Yeah.
Good work.
Thank
They
you.
will love that.
They will.
All right, I'm closing in on the
I'm
home
watching you.
stretch.
I'm watching you.
Yeah.
I want to see.
Okay.
I want to see what you have here.
Okay. All right. Color this in here.
The hand?
Yeah.
Thank you, Anna. Anna is commenting to Anna.
All right, I think that's it. There you go, Anna. You and
Nice.
Gemelli.
It's cute.
Okay. All right. Well, I think yes, Michelle. She came up with this letter all by herself.
Yeah.
She wrote it out. That's Anna.
Yep.
Okay, so I
If you
think.
want to see it, I can
Yeah,
show
let
it
me
to you.
show it. Let me.
I can.
There we go. I'll show it. So put them on. There you go. There's her little letter. There you go. All right. Go.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I think
Isn't it beautiful?
it is beautiful. It's wonderful.
Isn't
It's
it beautiful?
beautiful and
like
thoughtful.
A bee.
Yes.
Buzz.
All
Hey,
right.
Vicky.
So I think that's gonna do it. We're over an hour here, and we gotta eat, right?
Yeah.
We gotta eat.
Susan
All right.
says I missed the beginning.
Well, you can go back. Watch
Just
this.
do the replay.
Yeah.
Once this is over, go ahead and go watch it back until you came in.
There you go. And I think that's it for today. Thank you so much. I always appreciate all of you guys. It so just touches me that you guys are, take the time and hang out. I will see you guys soon. And
Your gummy eraser looks like some kind of rock with a little nest in
it
it.
does. All right, guys. We will see you soon. Thank you, and have a nice rest of your Saturday. Hopefully, you guys will see us tomorrow when Anna interviews the first service dog trainer.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
I'll see you on another regular main page live if we do one, or if me and Mommy do one of us doing some cool stuff.
All right.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.